Good morning, peace, love, and happiness. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us all rejoice and be glad in it. This is another study time with your awakened angel, Gabriel. And this morning, there is a lot going on in our world. This morning, we're choosing a president, someone to lead the nation on his next 4 years. And I'm not excited about this at all. Matter of fact, I'm pretty kind of outdone by all this, because we really don't have a choice in the matter. I mean, to choose between, Hillary and between Donald. Wow. If Now I know the meaning of being between a rock and a hard place. Now I know a lot of y'all are up and excited, and y'all are going to the polls, and y'all looking to vote for your next leader for the next 4 years. And just like this recording, me myself, I'm going independent. I'm writing in Black Jesus Jehovah, author of the book Help Me to Live Right, because that's just exactly what this country needs. It needs help to live the purpose, the divine purpose that God shaped and formed this government for, this nation for. And right now, we don't look like, a nation that's under God, indivisible, meaning being incapable of being divided. Well, with these two candidates, the country is more polarized across racial, ethnic, economic and political lines. There are no gray areas in this particular election this morning. Everything seems to be pretty black and white. So a lot of anger I noticed, in this particular campaign. A lot of hatred, a lot of hostility, a lot of bigotry, a lot of prejudice, a lot of sexism. Just totally, it's actually very disheartening, very disgusting. Um, I'm not in support of any one of the major candidates, nor of have any allegiance to any of the two parties, major parties, Republicans or the Democrats. I'm a spiritual being. So, this round of elections is just really a farce to me. Um, Especially as being, a melanated being here. Being one of African ancestry. With the legacy and the history of this country, concerning those who look like me, I really just don't see, the point and the purpose of all of this. It just looks to be like a damn charade, We getting all pumped and excited, to do the same thing that we did the last 8 years. And what has it brought us to? What have we gained, in all of this? Have we come higher in our knowing of ourselves, for who we really are from the inside out, especially when the Word of God says, greater is He that is within thee than he that's in the world. That is letting me know that there's a God, within us, and that to whom much is given, much is expected or required. What has been given to us? Are we clear on what has been given to us? We've been actually empowered by God. We've been commissioned, if you will. We've been nominated, delegated authority, from the Almighty to discharge, His orders, from a position of dominion and authority. We're not paupers. We're really princes and princesses, kings and queens. We have the power of decreeing a thing and it being so. But where is the usage of our power? The word says that two cannot walk unless they are in agreement. What agreements are you in? Have you formed? What partnerships, what alliances have you forged in this climate today? What show of solidarity have you utilized to bring about a transformation in the system that has done nothing but oppressed you? I mean, what plan of action do you have other than the emotionalism, the reactionary tactics and methods that we've been acting out of, since our time here? What does light have in common with darkness? I tell you nothing. It says believers don't be unevenly yoked with unbelievers. In this sense, we have ones that do not believe in the potential, that is within man, which was revealed in the person of Adam when before he forfeited it. He was a being with power from God, living on the earth as God. And he forfeited that, to exist and live on the level of a slave, a servant. Not of righteousness, but of evil and wickedness. That's why the word says, and all in Adam died. And this is what we look like. We look like dead people, we look like, people who are totally confused about our place and position in today's world. I mean, if you're watching this, I know that you're really desirous and seeking for change. I'm talking about total change. I'm talking about significant change that that is that will bring about differences in your circumstances, in your situation, differences that you can see, things that you can tangible, measurable results. The Word of God, tells me about something about this situation. I was actually wanting to read something out of the Bible, in reference to a historical context for what's going on right here, right now. Because we are, our melanated beings here. We are the Hebrew Israelites, of the Bible. If you don't know, I'm telling you that right here. I am of the tribe of Benjamin. You know, this is the new generation in Jerusalem, just us services. We're here to offer justice to of us, just those of us who think alike, you know, who believe alike, you know, and who have the same belief system, you know. Um, we have to have a commonality, you know, in belief and thought, word, and action if we are going to see any progressive change, you know, in ourselves, our families, and our societies at large. You know, there has to be, uh, like I said, some agreement. Two can't walk unless they agree. We have to agree, but the thing that we have to agree on, we have to agree on God. And right here in 1 Samuel chapter 8, this talks about how Israel rejected God as our king. And this is something that while we're under a curse, this is why we're experiencing the evils, you know, that are rampant in our society today, is because we took ourselves off of and away from, up under the leadership and guidance, tutelage of the Almighty Spirit, and uh, and became desirous of wanting to put ourselves, flesh, in the seat of authority and decision making, you know, over our lives. And we see how that experience has served us. It has done nothing but failed us. We have realized that, you know, man just cannot be humane to himself. You know, we need the power of a being greater than ourselves to lead us to that promised land, which is love of self and kind. You know, we need that help. The word says that when the perfect come, the imperfect will pass away. I'm telling you, that perfect one has come. He has come in the person of Black Jesus Jehovah. Some of you know him as Kenneth Mitchell, the author of that book, Help Me to Live Right. Well, you can get that book at our website, www.helpmetoliveright.net. You know, get caught up in that instead of this silly election. You know, if you're not thinking about putting God first and foremost at the head of our lives, you know, where we are truly once again a nation under God, we're not under God. And if we're under God, then we're up under an evil and wicked God, a jealous and envious God, a God that is greedy, you know, that is lustful, and that is um, bent on destroying, you know, our very well being. And the word says, you know, that's how we know that this is hell. And only in hell would you keep on considering to do the same damn things and expecting different results. I mean, it's a damn shame that we still here thinking that we're going to vote righteousness. We're going to um, vote, you know, justice. We're going to vote peace. We're going to vote order. We're going to vote, common sense. You know, we're going to vote love into the office. No, that's just not the way. The word said that we're going to have to deny ourselves, pick up our crosses, and be so willing to follow Him. We have to. We have to become of a willing heart, but we have to first humble ourselves as we ought to. Jesus humbled himself even unto death. So we have to be willing to, uh, it says, the word says, you know, be not conformed. We cannot no longer, you know, conform ourselves to the thoughts, the thinking, the stinking thinking of this world, you know, nor of its ways. You know, the word says, lean not to your own understanding. You know, that's what it looks like. We're trying to lean to our own understanding, you know. And he says, but acknowledge him in all of your ways, you know, on all of our ways. The word says, there is a way that seemeth right unto us, but the ends thereof lead us unto our death, our shame, and our disappointment. You know, now, we've been voting for some time now, you know, and I know that there are certain segments of society that constantly experience disappointment, frustration, confusion, over the results of the presidency. You know, we get all up excited, thinking that, this is going to be another time that, these people are going to be true to their words when they can't. When they can't. They're demons. They're evil. The word says that we all fall short. So how we're going to expect, you know, justice, expect righteousness from people who are lost, blind to the truth. The word says ye shall know the truth, and the truth is that which will set or make us free. So I'm telling you, free yourself right here, right now, this day. Take the opportunity. Write in Black Jesus Jehovah Jireh, author of the book Help Me to Live Right, as your new president. You can't do any worse than the choices that you have. We have a great track record. Study us, research us. The word says to study to show yourself approved so that you won't be ashamed. I know if you go with any one of these two candidates, you're going to look real silly, because they're here to actually, get you up, moving, and awakened to what the fuck is really going on. It's a spiritual move going on. God is here in our midst. The word already told us that, he came with a government upon his shoulders. He is the Prince of Peace. I'm telling you that he's here right now. The word says that he would keep in perfect peace those who would keep their minds stayed on him. Weeping may endure for an evening. Now, we've been in the darkness in the evening of our world since, the event of Adam. So we've been in darkness. But the people now who have sat in gardens have seen the great light, and it's marvelous to us. Like I'm saying right here, that great light is in the book Help Me to Live Right. You can tune in to our show every Sunday between the hours of 10:30 and 11 a.m. That's 1440 a.m. WMKM, and that is Awaken Angels of Black Jesus Jehovah, where the host of that show is the Body of Jesus, Michael Humble, and his co-hosts, Queen Elizabeth and their seed, Prince Matthew. You don't want to miss this. So do that for yourself every Sunday. Hit up my website. That is www.helpmetoliveright.net, and purchase your own copy today. Tell a friend. Tell someone. Tell someone that you love that Jesus is here and he's a present help in our time of trouble, which is right here, right now, in our great time of need. We need some help, y'all. And the only one that can help us is God, and he's here. I love you. Thank you for your time and your attention. Peace, love, and happiness.